Hello, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh my goodness, it is Friday. You have survived your week. So, congratulations. My name is Lakeisha Hines, and you are watching Ask the Experts. I am so happy to see that some of you have already joined us. So, I just want to shout you out right quick. Good morning, Nina. Hello, Jaguar. Hi, Marshawn, Lisa, Denise, Kay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So as you can see, I'm flying solo today, which is just fine by me. Oh, hey Daryl, hey DFLO, and Carmencita. Hello, welcome, welcome. You know what you need to do. You have to drop these questions in here, guys, so that I can answer them. Hey, Team Smith. Good morning, Gonzalez. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jolene. Jairus. Good morning. Don't wait until there are 5 minutes left to drop in your questions. We need to hear them. Hey, Felicia. Good morning, sis. Hi, Dee Dee. Hey, Miss Jewel. How are you? Happy to see you guys this morning. Thank you so much for joining. Like I said, don't wait until there are 5 minutes left and then drop your questions in, and then I have to go. So go ahead and get those questions in there. We'll take a quick break, and then you guys hopefully put some questions in there. And if not, I'll bid you adieu. I'll say sayonara, and we'll try again next week.
Couples Academy is committed to serving couples around the world by reaching beyond cultural lines and language barriers. We are proud to announce that we now serve the Spanish-speaking community. So whether you're here in the United States or abroad, Couples Academy has a place for you.
Couples Academy se compromete a servir parejas de todo el mundo, superando las fronteras culturales y las barreras del idioma. Ahora, estamos orgullosos de anunciar que servimos a la comunidad de habla hispana. Entonces, ya sea que estés aquí en los Estados Unidos o en el extranjero, Couples Academy está aquí para servirle.
All right, all right. Let's see. What do we have here today? All right, Jaguar. You say good morning. Thank you so much for keeping this channel going. I'm struggling with a lot of heavy emotions, and you guys keep me grounded. Jaguar, that's exactly what we're here for, sis. So happy, so happy to hear that. That is exactly what we strive to do, is to keep you guys inspired, motivated, encouraged, and give you that extra push that you need to keep going. So I'm so happy to hear that. Hopefully, others of you who are joining in and continue to join in every week, that is your experience as well. We're here for you. We're here for you. And if you need more, you know what to do. All right, Nina, my husband and I are guilty of arguing in front of our children, young and an adult. I want to stop it. If I close the door, he screams louder. If I go upstairs away from the child, he won't come. What else can I do? If you go upstairs away from the child, he won't come. What else can I do? So sounds like if you go to another room, then he won't come. So one of the things that I mentioned, I believe it was last week, is sometimes, when you're getting, I know what it was. I was talking about brush fires and how you extinguish them and what you need to do when you find yourself in the midst of a brush fire, or a brush fire that has turned wildfire. And it sounds like this is wildfire, not necessarily brush fire. So I gave you 4 P's, and I said the first one was to pause. And when you pause, that means you completely stop talking. Like, you don't say anything else, right? You're arguing, you realize it's escalated, it's loud, the kids are there. Stop talking. Just immediately, as soon as you recognize it, stop talking. So that's the pause. And then the second P is position. Sometimes you have to change your position or your posture. So I'll give you an example. For some people, one might be sitting down and the other one standing up. And so they're talking down to that person. There's just something about that posture in and of itself that makes the person feel attacked, makes them feel small, makes them feel belittled. So changing that posture is important, or it literally could be leaving the room, leaving the space where you actually are until one of you can calm down. Both of you, actually, until both of you can calm down. And then the third P was to pray. Literally pray. Lord, help me in this moment. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Pray for your spouse in that moment. It's really hard to be angry with somebody that you are praying for and praying with. So I would immediately begin to pray for yourself and begin to pray for your spouse. And then the fourth P, once you are calm, once you have changed your position, once you have prayed, and if you don't pray, just literally think about what the issue is, what's really bothering you. What are you guys really talking about? What are you trying to get out of this communication? So you can replace the pray with ponder, right? Because you need to ponder, think about what it is that's really stressing you out, driving you crazy, getting you upset, pushing your buttons, getting on your reserve nerve, making you come in hot or make your spouse come in hot, whatever it is, right? Ponder. And then once you have all of that and you understand what you want the outcome of that conversation to be, then you proceed. And only then do you proceed. Throwing a lot of words around, whether they are coming in cool or coming in hot, it's a waste of time if you don't understand what the end result is. Do you ever get in your car and just drive and not have any idea where you're going? Typically, no. Like some people purposely do that, right? Like, I just need to drive. But I mean, you normally know your destination, right? So why engage in a conversation and you have no clue where you're going, what the end result is, what you want the outcome to be? So pause, position, pray or ponder, and then proceed. Okay. Hopefully that helps. But what I love about what you're saying, Nina, is that you recognize that it's an issue, right? That you should not be arguing in front of your children. So I am 100% co-signing on that. 100% agree. Never argue in front of the children. Oh, yeah. You say, I know it's damaging our children and know my husband does not want to go to counseling. Understood. Understood. So you go to counseling. Get help for yourself if he doesn't want to go. Okay. All righty. Oh, that's good. Keep doing it. Keep praying. Good, Nina. Awesome. Awesome. You know, we just love Team Gonzalez, Team Jewel, Team Smith, team of the one no, I'm sorry, one yes and multiple no's. They know what I mean. It's a bomb t-shirt. Y'all need to post it somewhere so people can see. Hey, Felicia, I'm so happy to see that you're here. Amber, after cheating on me with multiple women for several years, my husband finally admitted to being a sex addict and started counseling. It's been 2 years and he hasn't cheated, but he has put on 40 pounds. Okay, this is one of two. Let's find your continuation. Okay, it really bothers me that as soon as he stopped chasing other women, he let himself go. How can I tell him I'm not attracted to him the way I was? It makes sex with him even more unappealing. Wow, Amber. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for your honesty. There are so many people who are uncomfortable having this conversation and find it very difficult to communicate to their spouse when it is something that is not good news or not positive news. So I completely understand the challenge that you're having right now. So let me just say this. The letting himself go, and I understand you giving me background information, but I want to be clear. I don't believe that the letting himself go has anything to do with the him discontinuing cheating. I don't think it has anything to do with that. But the reason why he cheated, though, may have something to do with why he's put on the weight. So I don't know if you guys have gotten to the root of why he cheated. It could have something to do with his own self-worth, self-image, body esteem, maybe. because a lot of times people automatically attach body esteem issues to women, but men have them too. They have body esteem issues as well. So I don't know if you've gotten to the root of why he cheated in the first place, but there have been multiple women. So there may have been him seeking validation, and maybe, him keeping his body right had something to do with the attention that he was gaining from the other women. I don't know. That's a conversation that you guys kind of have to have if you have not. Admitting that he's a sex addict, amazing, great. Getting counseling, spectacular. Very, very necessary. Glad he's not cheating, but it's like when you get hyper focused, like men have a tendency to be really, really good at compartmentalizing. So, and then if he has an addictive personality, then he was hyper focused on the cheating, because you said there were multiple women. So it may have been the thrill of the chase. It may have been the adrenaline rush that he got from sneaking around and being secretive or whatever. So he was hyper focused on that. Now he realizes that he's a sex addict and hyper focused on sex in and of itself if he's a sex addict. And then he moved from that to now, oh my gosh, I realize I'm a sex addict, so I need to focus on getting help for my sex addiction and refraining from cheating, because I do know if he's going through any type of 12-step type program, then they're going to preach abstinence, right? No sex, and at all, right? Be it with you or anybody else, they have a tendency to encourage that there be complete abstinence while he's going through his healing. And so now he's hyper focused on not cheating and trying to deal with his addiction, and thus letting go whatever he was doing before to keep his body fit. So this is a tough one. I think that you do need to share how you feel, what you're thinking, communicate to him that, I love you, and this has nothing to do with how I feel about you or, whatever, but I have eyes just like you do. So hopefully you're keeping yourself up as well. And if you are, then that's something that you can use to communicate with him. I'm working on my body and making sure that I stay healthy and I stay fit, not only for myself, but for you as well. And I just would like for you to return that favor. Like, it's really important to me. It's not everything, but it's definitely affecting my attraction and my desire toward you. And so this is going to be hard because you really have to think about your timing with that, making sure that you don't do anything that potentially might set him back if he is dealing with self-esteem issues. So again, the timing is going to be critical. Your tone, making sure that you say it in a sensitive, loving, caring, and compassionate way. And definitely the text, your words, specifically the words that you use, make it about you, not about him. I feel that you are not focused on taking care of yourself, your body, your health. And this is a total, you are a whole being. You are mind, body, and soul or spirit, right? So I want to make sure that we're both taking care of every aspect of ourselves. So like I said, the timing is important. The tone definitely is important. You don't want to come in with, man, you fat and you are just not looking good. Like, that's not going to go over well with, I am not attracted to you. You are not doing it for me. That tone, it won't work. And then that text of you're fat or you let yourself go. Like, you have to be really careful with those words. I know that was a long, long answer, but I feel you on this one. I believe other people can relate to that. And so hopefully that helps you. But it also may help to get in front of a counselor when you have that conversation. And if he's already going to therapy and he has a counselor, maybe you can ask if you can slide into one of those sessions to see if you guys can have that conversation together. Or, of course, we're here for you. All right. Alrighty, Carlos, how do I deal with being an option? My wife and I are recently separated. I am option 3 behind another man and herself being single. She says a piece of her believes in us, but it hurts to hope. Okay, so you guys are separated. And I'm assuming she's number 1, the other man is number 2, and you're saying you're number 3. I mean, I'm not sure, Carlos, what the intent is. Are you wanting to get back with her? Or are you saying you're just kind of in the wind, like you guys are separated, but you guys are still interacting, engaging? I'm not sure. I need more information for this to respond to this question, because again, I'm not really sure what the scenario is that you're presenting. I do understand that you're separated and you're saying that a piece of her believes in you, but it hurts to hope. So, I mean, are you saying that you're hopeful that you guys might get back together? I'm not all the way clear, but I will do my best. So if you're saying that you're wanting to get back together, but she's with someone else, and you have a decision to make if you're going to wait it out or if you're going to move on with your life. If there's hope there, then that gives you something to hold on to. But you have to have a real conversation with her and let her know that, listen, I can't put my life on hold forever waiting on you to decide what it is that you want to do. But at the end of the day, it's your choice, Carlos, what you're going to do. How long are you willing to wait? What are you willing to put up with, deal with, regarding this? But like I said, I'm not exactly sure what the scenario is. So if you want to drop more information that might help me be able to answer your question, I am happy to receive it. All righty, Lisa, you say my husband is doing so well, but I always tend to be suspicious. For example, when I call him, he did not answer the phone twice. Reason being, he was outside with the dog. I want to trust him, but it's so hard. I don't want to push him away. He is really trying. What can I do to diminish my insecurities? Well, first of all, what are your insecurities? Are there insecurities that are independent of your husband that you had prior to? Or are they a direct result of a betrayal or infidelity? And so if there are issues that existed prior to your husband or prior to there being any type of infidelity or betrayal, you're going to have to address those issues, those insecurities. That has nothing to do with him. If it is post infidelity or betrayal, then you literally have to make up in your mind that you're going to trust him. Like it all starts here in your mind. The battlefield is the mind, thus said Joyce Meyer. And so you literally have to make up your mind that you're going to trust your husband, and then, develop the mindset or the mentality that innocent until proven guilty, right? So as long as he's showing up, he's doing things the right way, he's doing what he's supposed to do, then it's on you then to receive that as truth, believe it that it is true. But that's with him being consistent over time, showing up, doing the right thing, and not giving you any reason to doubt or question. Okay. So again, post insecurities, you will handle them two totally different ways. If they're your own insecurities, then you have to get to the root of that and address it and figure out where that's coming from so that you can address it and hit it head on. Okay. Felicia, you said learning my personality was kind of deep for me, and I've been working on that for the last week, and it's so very easy to fall back into your old way of thinking. You're absolutely right. It totally is, which is why you have to continue to use your tools, continue to use your strategies. Hopefully there were recordings that you did. Listen to those recordings. You have a book that's in front of you that can help you with a lot of the things that you're dealing with. There are many videos that are here too that talk about the different personality styles. So you definitely can look into that. I believe you are a part of the Moving Forward program. And if you are, that's going to help you tremendously. So hang in there, sis. Literally hang in there. Take one day at a time. Sometimes it's 1 minute at a time. But whatever it is, don't give up. Keep fighting. Denise, you say so many triggers since D-Day, PISD, and stages of grief. Working through embracing them, but it seems my triggers trigger my spouse. If I hear, I just want to move forward and start fresh one more time. When I set rules like no more social media or porn, there's resistance. What to do? Because it is all a trigger. Absolutely. So you guys need to get into the triggers, overcoming triggers masterclass. The next time that comes up, I don't have a date for that, but when that comes up, you both definitely need to sign up for that. You have to let your spouse know that you are triggered whenever he says that it is not helpful, that is literally is like sticking a dagger in your side and twisting it, right? So it's not helpful, and it's only pushing you away. and causing you to be resistant toward moving forward. It is, in fact, self-sabotage. It is setting you back. It is doing the exact opposite of what he wants to do, which is move forward. It's keeping you stuck or potentially even pushing you back further. When you set rules, when I set rules, it's supposed to be us. It's supposed to be you together setting rules. No more social media or porn, so that when those rules are set, it's applicable to both sides. I'm not saying you were watching porn, and I'm not saying that you had a social media issue, but the rules that you set apply to both. And that's why you both have to be in agreement with what those rules are. You are sensing resistance. Are you hearing verbally that he is resistant? Maybe it is you in your mind, or maybe it's his posture, maybe it's his tone, maybe it's his actual words. I don't know, but have a conversation. Listen, when we talked about setting rules for social media and porn, you agreed. Hopefully that's what happened. And now it seems like you're not. I feel like I'm getting pushback. It seems like it's a problem for you. And ask him, is it a problem for you? Don't assume. Okay. And then what do you do when you are triggered? So it depends on what the trigger is. And it really depends on, is it your own individual thing, or is it your spouse that is triggering you? What you're telling me right now is it sounds like it's both. You're going through the stages of grief. You're having PISD. It is normal. You have to go through it. It's a process. There's nothing you can do. There's no magic wand we can wave to make it go away. There's nothing you can do to make it go away. You have to sit in that pain, allow yourself to feel it so you can heal it. All right? I know. Hang in there. Jolene, my husband had a short affair a couple years ago, and I decided to try to keep our marriage together. He's had no contact with her, but I just found a nude pic he kept of her. What should I do? Tell him to get rid of the nude pic. Ask him why he kept it in the first place. He may not even know that it's there or remember that it was there. Sometimes men will keep certain memorabilia as a trophy. Maybe it's that. Like I said, maybe he's not even aware. So I would just have a conversation with him. All right, you guys. So we're going to take a quick break, and then I will get back to answering more of your questions. Yeah, you are watching Ask the Experts. All right, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. Cool the lover. How do you deal with spouses who think the worst of their spouse or other people? Example, thinking others have bad intentions or are against them. So, cool the lover, good question. Common. There are many people out there who just think negatively often. May have something to do with their personality style. Man, it would be awesome if we could get our hands on them to see what their Enneagram style is. But like I said, a lot of times there are people that just, they're negative thinkers, and it is what it is. Sometimes it's because of trauma that's happened in their past. They've been disappointed. They've been let down in the past. And so they're now guarded. So it could be for multiple reasons, but how do you deal with them? You stay positive and you call them out when they're being negative and challenge their thought process. So that's how you know you're live. So you really sometimes have to challenge their thought process, as I said, and yeah, just encourage them to try to look at things from different perspectives. I know with my husband and I, that's something we do all the time. He's really good at finding the silver lining in every situation, but they have to be open to receive. Hopefully, there's a level of trust and connection between the two of you that your spouse will be open to receive. But if not, um, yeah, reach out because, like I said, that Enneagram is powerful. Danielle Pettiford will get all up in both of your business and help you understand why you both think the way that you do and show up the way that you do. And just so you guys know, like you literally can reach out just to have Danielle do an Enneagram session with you. And it is powerful. It's life changing. I promise you, it will change your whole life. Carlos, you said changing the posture makes so much sense. I didn't consider one standing and other sitting, making a poor atmosphere. Yes, man. Seriously, just changing that posture can do so much. So much. Thank you for that comment. Marie, good morning. Once you set boundaries after an infidelity has occurred, how long does it typically take to regain trust with your partner? That is literally situational, couple by couple, because it's a process, right? So there's no way I can give you a number for how long it takes. And you've heard this quote. I know we beat it to death, right? But trust is lost in buckets and gained in droplets. Think about droplets, right? Literal little raindrops, how long it would take to fill that bucket back up if you're only doing little raindrops one at a time. And it's like literally one day at a time, one situation at a time. You'll have these different aha moments and breakthrough moments as you continue to work and adhere to those boundaries. So I mean, literally, I'm sorry, there's like no way I can give you a time frame because it really depends on the couple showing up every day during the work, there not being any setbacks, you guys continuing to show up the right way and doing the work. So it's really contingent upon you and your spouse and how hard you're working, and again, no setbacks, and everybody sticking to what it is that they agreed that they were going to do. So I'm sorry, I can't give you a number. Alrighty. So Nanj, okay, I cheated on my husband and he found out, then was willing to let us work it out, but I did not grant him an audience. I was minimizing the affair because it was not physical, but of course he doesn't believe me. Now I have deep remorse for how I hurt him and I am committed to mending our marriage, but he says he has moved on. Don't know what to do. Man, if he is willing, if you can get him to Last Chance Weekend, I promise you it will be life changing for both of you. If he will just give it one last shot, come the Last Chance Weekend, I promise you transformation can occur if he's willing to come and willing to do the work. Let him know that, apologize for what you did, acknowledge what you did, that you did not give him an audience, and that you did not um, give the situation as much weight as it deserved, and you did not honor him in giving him the whole truth. And again, you minimize. So acknowledge what you did, apologize for what you did, and be aggressive in trying to get your man back because you want him back. All right. I feel like I don't ever know how to like pronounce your name. I'm saying Jairus, could be Jairus. I don't know. So we'll just go with Archangel. My wife says I don't know how to take care of her heart when I feel I do everything possible to show I do, but it's also hard to consistently do when we're separated. Well, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, and she says she wants to be friends and work on things, but she also always threatens to just be done and move on. And sometimes I feel that's a sense of control. Okay, so you said that you guys are separated. I guess you're still working on a relationship. Reach out for help. You guys really need to get some help. You cannot do this on your own. Your emotions are all over the place. One day you're feeling like, yes, I want to do it. Other days you're feeling like I don't want to do it. It's a lot. So you really need to reach out and get assistance. Like, let us help you. Let us help you. Let us help you. So you guys, that's my time. I want to say thank you so much for hanging in here with me today and watching the show. I hope that you guys have an awesome weekend. Remember, Last Chance Weekend is coming up next month, April. It is always the second weekend of every month. So Last Chance Weekend for April will be April the 8th through the 10th. And so it is not too late. You can definitely sign up. Remember that Foundry is still going on. Unearthed is still going on. Those of you who are watching that are in that Moving Forward program, I know you're getting some good stuff. So like I said, you guys, definitely it's not too late to sign up for Last Chance Weekend for April. Please do that. Have an awesome weekend. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the other side of this weekend. Have a good weekend and have a good day.